My name is Basile. I was born and raised in France, but I'm from Portugal. I joined Dauphine 4 years ago in the London campus where I studied economics and management for 2 years before finishing my bachelor in Paris through the English track. I'm now part of the MIB program on the apprenticeship track, working part-time as a digital consultant at Accenture. In the meantime, I am the president of the MIB Association.
I'm Nil Castelblanco, I'm 24 years old and I come from Barcelona, Spain. I've always been interested in business and I thought, why not taking directly international business? So I did all my degree in English and in an international perspective. And I was hoping that this would give me the opportunity of experiencing some international experiences. And so it was. In my last year, I went to the Netherlands and I did half year of Erasmus. And my last month, I had to decide what I was going to do because I had to do my thesis and I had to do an internship. And I saw that it was a great opportunity to stay there in the Netherlands and to do my internship in there, and it was really fulfilling. After that, I went back to Barcelona. I've been working a year and a half in the real estate world because it's my family business. But afterwards, I decided that it was not really my wish to continue my family business. So I decided to carry on with the business world again, with the studies. And I discovered this amazing way to study, that is the apprenticeship, that we don't have it. So I went for it and I found that Dauphine, it was one of the only universities offering an apprenticeship in English. And I really appreciated that.
All MIB students are very different. Some of us studied economics and management, and others studied law, sociology, history, political science. There are even students who went to medical school. And that's the strength of the program, because we all learn from each other. Also, I think we were all invested in extracurricular activities in the past. I guess that's an important thing to join the program. For example, some students created their own companies during their studies, and others did competitive sports at a high level, or were very involved in societies or charities. Finally, as the program is international and professional oriented, a wide majority of students had significant international and professional experiences when they applied. The process starts around March. You apply on Dauphine's website, join your grade transcripts, your resume, and your cover letter. If you're pre-selected, you'll have an interview with the program director, some teachers, and one current MIB student. The interview is held virtually or physically if you're in Paris. During the interview, you'll have 3 to 5 minutes to present yourself. This is your moment to show who you are, so it's better to prepare the pitch. After that, it will be a classic Q&A to see your personality, your motivation, and your skills with a case study.
Well, to be honest, it was not quite an easy process to enter to Dauphine, but totally worth it. The first process, it was to write about yourself, like who you are, what are your motivations, what are you gonna do with this master. That's the first process. And once you finish that, they are gonna decide if you're able to be accepted or not. Of course, and as well, a level of English is required.
Oh, and little heads up, the interview format is collective. That means there will be around 5 other candidates in the room with you. You will all pass one after the other, so don't worry, it doesn't change anything.
So it was 1 hour of online interview with the 5 of us and 3 teachers and 7 students of the Master 1. At the end, what you have to do in there, it's to show how you are, because they are gonna see it. There are some business cases that you have to solve, that there are some questions, personals, about describing yourself, but the most important of all is to have confidence and believe in what you're saying. For me, the most challenging thing that I had in the interview is that at one point he asked me the question, I was the last one, and he asked me, what do you take of sports? Because I wrote in my curriculum that I do several sports, I've been federated, and I was not expecting at all that question. But I honestly said the values that they were apporting to me, these sports. And there I could have failed so much by just being shut up or not knowing what to say. So my recommendation is to be fluid, to flow with your impressions that you have at that moment. And as I said before, be who you are.
I think the most difficult part is to get to the interview with the cover letter. I find it always easier to show who I am in person rather than on a piece of paper. And also, given the fact that all students have a good CV and academic record, your cover letter has to be well prepared. It's really your ticket to the interview. My advice is to take your professional plan and to use it as a roadmap throughout your application. The program is very professional, so I think it's important to show, whether it is during the interview or in the cover letter, that you have a clear objective and that everything you did was to get you closer to that objective, just as the MIB will.
You have to say things by heart. You have to know what you say, because you have to learn how to improvise. This is something really important. And in case you get, as well as me, an interview with several applicants, I would suggest you that you don't have to show that you are the best. What you have to do is respect the others, being collaborative, show your values. And if you have the qualities and the skills, they are gonna see it. Don't worry about it.